Hello.
Shit, that's nasty,
They
man.
learned that from there.
Yes.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audience.
Love is not enough. Love is not enough for a long-term, committed, healthy relationship to fully work.
Facts.
And I think we've been told our whole life love is all you need. And it's just, for me, not true.
What else do you need?
Values, vision, and lifestyle, personally.
To all of East Side, salute to all of you. Another tantalizing Thursday, I'm trying to tell you. So if you're seeing me, you know it's been another week. You know what I'm saying? And want to say what's up to everybody. East Side, salute to those who's going to be in the chat today. We're going to be chatting and chatting it up and kicking it with us. You know what I'm saying? Got my man Mr. Payne on, but he ain't quite on yet. You know what I'm saying? So
What's happening? What's happening?
yeah. Oh shit, Mr. Payne is in the building.
My voice is here. My face isn't present right now. I had to jump in so I can at least make sure I make myself part of my co-hosting duty to say what's up. I might have to mute real quick and pop back out doing my fatherly duties as well. Just take a minute. But absolutely indeed, my brother. You know I gotta see you open up. You know I gotta see you open up. So yes, indeed, I'm here. I see you rocking the wear well from the top and the bottom, representing from the front to the back. Okay, I see you with the Pistons and the D hat.
Yeah,
okay, I see you, Mr. Drummond. Keep them coming.
All the way from the Detroit area, Pistons down, Lions up, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? The Wings even doing good. We like 2 or 3 points out of the playoffs if y'all didn't know and didn't recognize. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, you know we come from the glory days of the Detroit Red Wings in the late '90s and the early 2000s when they was back to back Stanley Cup and they was always in the playoffs in those years, and you had the good fights and the Chris Osgoods and the of course my man Steve Eisen, about Stevie Y, and you had later on Sergei Fedorov, that you had the Bad Brothers, man. You had so many people, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, the Red Wings,
Fedorov,
they're legacy.
Woo!
They're legacy, man.
Can't forget about the goalkeeper, Mr. Osgood.
Absolutely. I was saying earlier, Chris Osgood, absolutely. Oh yeah, so that's what's up. But yeah, man, I'm doing good. I'm gonna jump out real quick and then I'm gonna jump back in, and then I'm gonna be ready to keep it rolling, man, because I'm looking forward to getting into this topic tonight.
Oh yes, and it's a good topic too. But before we get into the topic and I announce all of that, you know, gotta say Eastside salute to SG, one of the top engineer of this podcast.
SG!
Double Eastside salute to you. And since Mr. Payne muted up, and we just gonna go on and cut to this song called Street Lights, Aria Blue. It's all on you, SG.
They played the last song of the night. There's only one thing on my mind, my mind. I wanna go to you, be with you in a few. I know just what I have to do, just what I have to do. Street lights, dark nights, just mine. Hit your phone to see if I can stop by, spend the night. Is that alright with you? 'Cause I'll be over in a few. I'm feeling deja vu when I pull on your avenue. My phone is not the only thing that keeps on calling you. I'm trying to give you more than just a teaser or preview. 'Cause when I leave you, I'm tempted to come right back to you. Street lights, dark nights, just mine. Hit your phone to see if I can stop by, spend the night. Is that alright with you? 'Cause I'll be over in a few. Wait for me, I'm coming back for more. You don't have to rush, let's take it slow. Wait for me, I'm coming back for more. You don't have to rush, let's take it. Street lights, dark nights, just mine. Hit your phone to see if I can stop by, spend the night. Is that alright with you? 'Cause I'll be over in a few.
Stuck in my past, about to relapse. I keep running back to you.
To my party goers and classy drink sippers, out of the glass and into the bottle. Here at Signature 7, we know you work hard and you need that one day to live life. Make memories, kick back and relax, and enjoy the tantalizing taste of our Signature 7 martini. If you like it in the glass, you'll love the bottle. Ready for events and pop-ups. So try our new bottles. But whatever you decide to do with your day, just remember to include Signature 7 Premier Gin Martini.
Stuck in my past, about to relapse. I keep running back to you.
And find your rest. Yeah, and find your rest. Signature 7. Telling you, holla at your boy. Day is ready. But anyway, I want to give an Eastside salute to Aria Blue with them street lights. Dark nights. Yeah, I tell you, that shit was hot. I liked it that. I need something else by her. I know she got something else. But anyway, we got Mr. Peen live and in effect on the screen. You hear me? In the building.
What's happening? What's happening?
Oh,
hey, look at that. Look at YB.
We got my man YB sitting here in the building.
Hey, nah.
Hey, y'all.
What's happening?
Yeah, my main man sick and shit over here, man. Shit, and he's still on the show. Dedication.
Hey.
Love. Besides,
if y'all don't know, I'm home. No surgery has to be done. I feel a little bit better. I'm still sore. I can stand on my feet for more than 10 minutes. You know what I'm
That's what's up.
saying?
We glad to hear that, man.
I
Absolutely
do want
glad.
to say to the world, 'cause I had a lot of prayer warriors because I was scared. I was worried because it was dealing with my spine. But to my council family from both shows, I love y'all. I got all love from my brother. He came and seen me, came and prayed with me just to make sure I was all right, and brought the love from everybody. So Gunna, you the special man of the moment, bro. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you to the fullest for showing up and being you. Bless you, brother.
All
Wait a minute, it's
day
one
long.
more. Miss Honey, I got the message from Gunner too, and I thank you too for the love, the support, and the prayers. Love y'all.
All day long, my brother. You know you get it here. I told you. You ain't gotta go through it by yourself.
What would what was your, if you don't mind me asking, YB, what was your diagnosis? What they say?
Okay, after I took the CAT scan showed my fourth and fifth disc is bulging,
Mm.
and that they had charged me, and then the therapist came and he wanted to show me some more exercises, and I collapsed once I got on my feet, and thank God he was one of the ones that was on their job that night. That's a whole different story. That might be a whole tantalizing Thursday. Y'all might really see seeing go off on our healthcare system. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
man.
he caught me. I didn't completely fall to the ground, but he knew it was something more going on and canceled my discharge and ordered the MRI. The MRI came back negative as far as no bones broken, no need for them to cut me open and go in and do anything. I got a lot of nerves that's pinching.
Mm.
And then the therapist actually said, not taking care of issues and discussing issues and burying issues is maybe one of the reasons and maybe part of the reason why my back is the way my back is. So,
Uh-huh.
like, I learned a few things, like, and we always talk about health and mental health on our show, on both shows, and maybe none of us really knew that with all the stress and stuff that do really play a part in your body, it do break you down when you go through issues and you just hold everything in and have no outlet to release that energy and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was one learning
Whole
experience.
different
Like
thing, man. Hey,
I told my brothers when we talked Saturday, when we talked Monday, that felt like God told me to sit down for a second and get some clarity about some things. That's what I was able to do. Like I said, I'm in my road to recovery to get back to full strength and everything.
that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm just glad you're here. I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad things is bringing you full circle. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it take a little, but I'm glad it didn't take a lot. I'm glad it didn't take you about this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You're still here amongst the
Uh-huh.
living, and hey, like I say, whenever you want to talk, shit, brother, you don't go. You ain't gotta go through it by yourself. As long as
There
I
go my
got a
signal.
phone and stream y'all, I got a line. Shit, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we got the topic, so I'm gonna
Let's
just
get
say this topic. You know, we're gonna keep talking, but the topic for tonight is what's long term to you? You know what I'm saying? That's that boy for the night. So, you know, just to let everybody know, get it all in your head, get your thoughts down, get ready to run it down. You know what I'm saying? East side some oh shit. If it's COVID, Paxlovid.
So crazy, man.
Weed it.
That's
So,
G. I
Weed
like
it.
that.
so we made this topic especially for YB. You know, he said some shit. Before he got sick, that had us pondering. Yeah, he was in a relationship and things was this that, and he gonna tell it. But he said, I asked him, well, how long they had been here. He said 2 years. I was like, well, shit, that's not really a long time. Then Mr. Payne was like, well, today, it's a different time, so I had to think about that, you know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute, you're right, this is a different time. So shit, 2 years, that's like forever. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So, it's absolutely right. But we gonna give it to YB, bring it on in. But first,
shout
April
out James Williams, 37
years for me. So I just might be a unicorn on this one.
Yeah, you got me beat by about 10 years, my brother.
That's salute. That's my cousin in the building.
Yeah, you got me. Me and my wife is going on. Wait a minute, my daughter about to be 26. So we going on 28 years.
Ooh. Nah, damn it. Somebody got to be clapping and Eastside saluting to that shit.
13 years.
Lane Fence got 13 years out there.
Okay, let's go. We in there. They in there today, ain't they?
Well, we got some numbers out there.
Got some numbers. I told you 2 years. 2 years long time for the new babies, not the old school, though.
For real.
Yeah,
we got some
2 years
numbers
back.
out there.
Listen, come on, man. 2 years could be just the amount of time for you get the real phone number or to get the house phone number back in the day. You had to have you had that relationship that was strictly at school because y'all don't live in the same neighborhood. You on the phone, you see them at school. So 2 years can be a long time for you really get the house phone number, the grandma phone number.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, for
you gotta
real.
work your way up to hide in the closet with the long extension cord.
Yep.
Ooh, that nigga just say long extension cord.
I don't mind Mr. P, man. I'm cut from a different cloth, but 2 years.
And then
that's
you had to worry about. You had to worry about her daddy answering the phone and all of that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
All that.
Don't even
Crazy
speak
uncles,
about that,
brothers.
boy. When the daddy was in the house, man, and you call a girl and her pops answer the phone, you damn near want to hang up on that nigga. Like, oh shit.
Hey, but y'all don't realize that's how we got our right court voice going on. He pick up the phone. You thinking he not. Who is this? Hey, sir, I'm here calling for your daughter. Is she in by any chance? Who is this? Sir, we are in the same class together. We have math together. I was told to call and get some help with my homework. And okay. Hey, come get the phone and don't be on my phone that goddamn long. Hello.
Straight
What's up,
up,
baby? Yeah. Your dad tripping, man. Oh.
Yeah, my shit didn't go like that. My shit wasn't that easy. I done had this voice since I was like 13, nigga. So it's from the jump. It's like, hello, can I speak to such and such? And he like, nigga, how old is you? Like, shit, I'm 13. Shit, no, you ain't, nigga. You sound like you grown as hell, nigga. Nah, how old is this boy? What's your name? How old is this boy? This boy sound like he about to be dead.
Oh yeah, if you had that at 13 for sure.
For real, my voice changed over at 13.
House? Yeah, bruh, that's not going down.
For real, man, this deep voice is like a gift and a curse. I'm telling you, I've been had it since I was young. My voice turned over when I was 13 years old. Man, I've been talking with this voice.
Wow.
For real, I was like, oh, my man done kicked in. I used to have my mama friends going crazy, boy.
Voiceover work would be a good profession for you.
Man, I done been told that 1,000 times.
No, seriously. Voiceover work would be a great profession
I believe it. I need to get into it.
I guarantee you, if you started just as simple an Instagram channel or YouTube channel where you took like other little commercials and did your own voiceover on that thing, and then you took that and you started to, turn that into like a business, bruh. Yeah.
Damn, cuz. He said, I sound like
Why
a
he had
Chrysler worker that
left,
smoked
right, left,
Newport
you're
shorts in the
toothless.
box. I'm glad I quit because I
it
showed you
was
to smoke Newport shorts in the box, baby.
Hey, that
I'm
right
glad
there,
I
it
quit.
was the shorts in the box for me. He got
nothing.
he got the Pacific Pack. You wouldn't, you didn't sound like the long dude. You sound like the short dude. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Hold on one second, man. I'll be right back.
Hey, and the Council Podcast Radio Show want to know what keeps the relationship lasting out there. Drop that shit. It's over now, so I guess nothing. Just like that.
Whoa,
huh?
wait a minute. Hey, let me stop. I was about to go into the West 7 Mile Yellow Boy. I was about to take the do-rag off. I read something. I seen something, but we ain't gonna go there because we on the topic tonight. But
We on the topic tonight.
yeah. Well, my longest relationship actually came when I was younger, and it was like 4 years, I believe, until I showed her how to shoot dice, and she hit my niggas in the neighborhood pockets real hard.
Man.
Yeah. The relationship kind of went sour after then. She's a church girl. Her mother's a lady of the church, and she was dating a little hooligan. Knew mom wasn't gonna like that, so. But that was my baby. That will always be my baby. She had sickle cell. She was called home, but. Yeah, this topic is crazy. Like, I'm going through it, y'all. Like, I may joke, I may clown, I may say a lot of stuff that you ladies, I didn't say women tonight, you ladies may not agree with. It'd be like seeing crazy, seeing off the chain. But I'm gonna come with some truth, some more truth tonight.
That's it in the building. Peace, I salute to you. Keep it going.
I've been in and out of a relationship for 2 years with a person that I
just don't say that's a long time. That just don't sound like a long time. It don't.
It don't, but it's not so much of the duration of the time is what's all accumulated within the time of the frame.
I feel it. Okay.
So, I believe this is my twin soul, my twin flame. Like, this person completes me 100%. Like, my council members, my brothers, my this village I belong to now, they do what they do for me, but what she does, like. And I know it. I can't. I'm not looking in the chat no more because I know our fans and our listeners. I know people in the chat like, nah, YB. Yes, YB has got shot up by Cupid. Yep, sure did. But
he shot him in the ass too.
He hit me with. He emptied the clip and reloaded on me and was shooting at the ground so the bullets can ricochet up under what I was hiding up under. You know what I'm saying? It took him a while to find me, y'all. Trust and believe. Like, it's been years. Like,
building.
It's like it's like a street gang war between me and Cupid at the time before he got me.
Is that a good thing? It's a good thing to have your ass shot up and then reloaded up again on? It's good to have you just fuck it. Cupid kill him. What is the last relationship? That's what the council want to know.
I'm learning honesty, trust, and you got to be willing to. You got to be willing to be able to give up and relinquish power a little bit.
Oh, that's deep. Yeah, that's a fact. That's actual fact. Communication, definitely, Miss Fitz.
Yeah,
for shizzle. Nothing without that.
Yeah,
that's the foundation.
And you have to be willing to, like, the person you're in a relationship. That too, definitely.
Oh, that's like when you done built the living room area. Accountability. Oh shit, you at the top of the house. You done put the whole house together. You at the roof. It's everything good when you get to accountability. Shit, it's all good. My bad, YB.
Ooh, give me. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. I'm rearranging it up. I usually be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But we gonna go and shoot over Mr. Payne because we ain't heard from Mr. Payne about none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know we need some knowledge from you, Mr. Payne.
Hey man, I appreciate that. I was just sitting back listening in, and 6 years or longer is long term to me.
Ooh, that's a long time too, Gunner. 6 years? Shit.
Yeah, 6 years is a long time. Yeah. 6 years is a long time to be with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
What I seen several things. Some 13 years, 37 years. I remember speaking on that, and I heard YB talking about being in love, and Cupid got him. I have to say, man, it caught me off guard. But at the same time, not really, because YB is a very sharp dude, very educated, and knowing what his role is it only makes sense, man. It only makes sense. But I think some of the things, like everybody was saying in the chat, what YB said was powerful. To be willing to relinquish power.
Yeah, not for a minute.
To be willing to give up. Say that again.
Go ahead. I was reading the comment.
to be willing to give up, you know what I'm saying? What you want for what we want.
Mm-hmm.
Giving up the power of self for the power of us.
Yes.
Giving up the power of me for the power of we. So to be willing to relinquish power and willing to work in your strengths and allow them to work in their strengths. Don't attempt to make them you and you don't become them. Like the Rock used back in the day, know your role and shut your mouth.
Ooh, Lord.
like know your role and shut your mouth.
Yes, this boy be preaching that knowledge. I need to get you on here too, cuz. Come on here and talk that talk. We know you the preacher, man.
7 years, we
give it
got
to us on the other side.
Yeah, 37 years, you know it. But
so
YB starting out with that was just powerful, man. Relinquishing power and compromise. Compromise again. Being willing to give up who you are for what we want.
Yes, indeed, Sean.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, you have to know your role. That's a whole other subject. And that's just breaking it down from the scientific or biology of male and female, not even man and woman, because we ain't got there yet.
Yes, indeed.
We just talking male and female.
That go a little bit deeper. That know your role go a little bit deeper because you can know your role.
Yes,
but if you're not willing to accept the role that you know, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, because that's all in one word though. That's a person that's just plain selfish. You sum it up in one word. If you can't play your role and you know what your role is, then you just
looking at a person. And I was once beefing for years. I'm from. I the winner. I am. I don't need to cook here, but
you in and out. You in and out.
I was in and out. Is that better?
Yeah, there you go. You was froze for a second there.
Okay. Yeah, I used to be the selfish one. I used to be on the like, baby, you ain't gotta do nothing. I got everything, and not giving her proper due and letting her play the role that she's supposed to play. So this relationship, like, all that shit went out the window, y'all. Like, this, like, and I give y'all a little background, give y'all a little silliness. I'm very outspoken. Very outspoken. Y'all know this. Y'all my loves, y'all my hearts. Y'all know this. I seen this person like 2 years in a row. We work together. We work at the field together. She was a hostess. I does security. And I knew that I didn't have the verbally words for the opening statement because I know women's secrets because I have sisters. Y'all know if y'all gonna talk to a brother, by the time we walk up to y'all and get ready to say them first words, y'all know if y'all gonna get us or y'all gonna send us away. Y'all know this. I know this. No denying this.
That's
What
true.
messes that up is those first words might be some bullshit and you be like, damn. Yep, you gotta go. Nope, that was some bullshit. Or you can say the right shit and be like, yeah, I knew you was special. I knew I seen potential in you. I didn't have none of that. So I didn't speak. Didn't say a one word. I know that's hard to believe. SG, breathe. Breathe, SG. I know that's hard to believe. Why be not saying a motherfucking word? Breathe, SG, breathe. Good? Okay.
Fuck around in the show be done stop.
Didn't say nothing. Didn't say nothing. They used to come into the group of other employees. We used to chit chat. YB walked away. No, don't dangle the stick in front of me. I'm not ready to sit down at the table to eat. No, breathe, SG. Breathe, SG. So after the pandemic, I see her. That's a pandemic. One of the first ones to have COVID when they thought that COVID was the flu. I was in the hospital for damn near 21 days. Temperature a little bit over 110, 115. I'm seeing the devil and God. Talk to each one of them like, dude, I don't want to go with you. Dude, what do I need to do to change for me to stay here even longer? So get to work. Made it through the pandemic. He say, okay, you want to change? You want to do right? Got you. You trust your word. Seen her. I hate to say it like this. Might not get cash right now, but a nigga nuts and say, hey, look, check this out. Sit down. I'm looking for some pretty toes, and I think you're gorgeous. And she took her shoe off and said, yep, I got pretty feet. And I told her right then, yep, I want those, and I'm gonna have those.
Mm-hmm.
And thus the heart started beating, ice around the heart started melting. We went on a walk
So let me ask you this.
downtown.
Let me ask you this. There.
Yep.
So in 2 years, how long did it take you to fall in love?
To that point, because we on our first date after work. Like my little self was in the ear. Something special about her. We never say we ain't waiting for a phone call. I've been allowed in suites, but over she was cleaning up. Nobody was. I'm in the suites. Hey, how you doing, baby? I need to know some things. You know what I'm saying? We went walking downtown till around about 5 a.m. Like, well, I mean, we walking. She used a porta potty that night. I stood outside the porta potty to make sure she didn't fall in. Walk downtown, took pictures. Walk by the river. Walk down. Who been to the little Coast Guard? Did y'all know it's a Coast Guard little building down there where the Renaissance building is and all of that? You know what I'm saying?
What I want to know is how long did it take?
Shit, by the time about 4 o'clock that morning when we were sitting by the water on the bench, Margrady came up in the middle of the water and with the biggest smile I have ever seen from her since she left this earth. And I just looked at her, I put a flower and gave it to her, and she put it in her hair. I'm like, yup, all that Eddie's baby, like I'm the man in that. All that went out the window. I got soft. I became the teddy bear that I am.
First date?
Like, yup. Whatever I got to do to keep this, yes, whatever I got to do, I knew
Yeah.
then whatever I had to do or whatever I got to do
I
to
see.
keep
Now I see
keep
why you was
her.
having so many problems in that relationship right there. So 4 minutes, yes. He fell in love in 4 minutes. In 4 minutes.
No, it wasn't 4. It was like
Yeah.
5 hours. It was like 5 hours. It was like 5 hours. But like the
Yeah.
connection, the things we spoke upon, like before her, I used to be that one. Like, let's go take a walk. Let's go talk. And I always been around women and be like, nah, let's go eat. Let's go do this. They want to spend some money. When I said, hey, let's go walk downtown, that was right up their alley. I'm like, oh shit, fuck. All right, okay.
Has she
Conversation
ever
we
done it?
had wasn't. We do it all the time.
No, I'm saying, has
We
she
go
ever
sit.
done it before she met you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's a water person. She loved being by the water. So me saying, hey, let's go take a walk and end up by the water, like her words was, it was a perfect unplanned first date. Like, I can't get
I
no
just
better
think
than that. Like,
you might have exposed your love too fast. That's what I think. I think you exposed
maybe
yourself too fast.
maybe I did. I might have, but that feeling, like, when you are able to see the potential, I have never, besides one that paid, like, and I grew with this one. This one knowing me and knowing my struggles. We was in church together, like, but when that's how I knew the feeling. Like, okay, this is one that might be possible. You know what I'm saying? Because I had that feeling before as a youngster, as an adolescent. I ain't gonna say youngster, but in my grown man stage, I haven't met a woman that just opened me like that. You know what I'm saying? That even get me to think like, damn, I could, this could be long term. I can go out and buy some carrots for this one. You know what I'm saying? Why I think like that? Artist, I'm a rapper. I've been getting pennies thrown at me since I was 22 years old. Let's not talk about the groupies. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what just mentally vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna take it there, but Gunna said it first. You know, like, as I say, I think you exposed yourself just a wee bit too fast, just a wee bit.
Sometimes when you know, like, I knew from that night that this is the person I wanted to learn. This is the person I wanted to grow, and that their nurturing nature
I can't do
let
it
me know
unless
then,
I
like,
gotta spend the night with her first, you know, because I gotta make sure some shit, you know, snoring.
No, it wasn't even. Look, sex was
I gotta spend
sex.
the night with her.
The physical act wasn't nowhere.
Gotta see her bedroom.
Like,
see if she junky and
that's
shit.
how tantalizing that walk was. You know what I'm saying? Sex wasn't even a thought process.
No, we ain't talking about the sex. It could be other stuff, man. You know, that I'll be having to find out first. You just,
you know,
I'm just me. You know, just
yeah. Nah, the heart wants what the heart wants, but sometimes it may not be for you or healthy for you.
Eastside salute.
I might have this part. Oh wow, he just dropped off. I might have missed the part. Was he in a relationship previous to getting into the one he's in now, the 2-year relationship where he fell in love in 4 or 5 minutes?
No.
Was this a rebound for him or no?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I don't see an issue with it. I guess everybody. I mean, everybody's on their own term, their own thing. Because
I believe in that. But how it was just how it happened. You know, we talking blase, spleef and bloom, and then it's just like, you know. I just,
Yeah, I think I came in on bits and pieces of it, but I know I heard him say.
But
I thought I heard him say
I
he
feel
knew her
what he's
from
saying.
church. They went to church together or something like
Yeah.
that. So he knew her from maybe when they was younger.
I get it. You know, it's a connection. It be that feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to speak on it. I didn't get the full story, so I stay on topic and talking about long term. And I know earlier I said something. Tactical pause. Think, respond, or just be. All right, anyhow, I don't know if I offended anybody, but if they offended, then oh well. When I said people need to know their role and shut their mouth. And then I know the conversation kind of switched a little bit to understanding your role. And that is absolutely 100% correct. And forgive me if I just misjudged thinking that everybody know their role, because everybody don't know their role. That's why I said before we get into knowing your role topic, you got to get into the biology of male, female. We can't talk man, woman. And then when we talk that, we got to make sure we talking on the same playing field. I'm a spiritual person. I don't mean church religion. I mean spiritual. I believe in God. That's a name. Buddha, Allah. I call it God. Y'all can understand, right?
Yes,
so I got to know what we lining it up to say male, female, man, woman. And for me, that's like my measuring stick. Mm-hmm. So that's why I said know your role and shut your mouth. And a lot of times when I'm speaking directly to me, for me, and I get to share it with you because that's my gift to do. And sometimes relationships don't get the long term because we don't never want to shut our mouth.
Oh,
let me go even deeper than that. You in the same place that you in right now because you don't know how to shut your mouth. You in the same situation you was in 10 years ago because you don't know how to shut your mouth. None of this ever works out for me, but somebody don't know how to shut their mouth and stay the course. And you know what's so sad about this? I ain't even coming for you because I'm talking to me too. You think I'm talking about the relationship with somebody, but I'm talking about the relationship with you. I'm talking about the relationship with you and your God, what you going through. You won't shut your mouth and do what you say you're going to do, so you don't keep building a better relationship for you. And you don't last long term either. You keep switching from one relationship to the what they want from you, what they want from you. What do you want from you in this relationship that you life today? That's what I have to ask myself. That's what God say to me. What relationship do you want? Because this could be long term or it could be short term. We all know life is short term. If they say we're supposed to get 120 and most people living to 75 but dying at 25, then I realistically gave up. Do the math, 120, 75, I ain't a mathematician, 45 years that I just threw away. 45 years that I just threw away because I worked the job, retired, 75, I die, still got that 45 years. And then don't forget about the other time. But anyhow, thank you, God. That was a lot for people to process, and me too. But when you build that relationship with yourself, then you don't worry about how long the other relationship is for you. I take my hat off to YB because if you know, and you got to know for you. And the only way you know for you is when you know you. It's people that dated for years and never got married and didn't make it. It's people that had love at first sight, got married and made it. It's not the act of how you getting into it. It's about what's the destination, what's the purpose when you get into it. When I met my wife, for me, it was stalker high school style at first sight. I would see her, but she would never see me. I knew her locker, I knew the area, but I didn't know her. But one day I was walking down the hallway and she floated to me this way, like 90210 type or a Clueless high school type show, the old school Saved by the Bell, or I don't know, whatever. You know, she was floating towards me that day, but I knew I wasn't ready. But in that 28-year span, you got to know we had some ups and downs, and that's how it's going to go in any long-term thing. If you're not really dedicated to what you want to do, it's going to be difficult to be dedicated to building something with someone else too. We can't even talk about long term with somebody else till we talk about short term with ourselves. Absolutely. But anyhow, next chick rubbed my chest. I'm smashed.
Mr. Pig was like,
hey. You ain't never getting a long term like that. You're gonna be smashing to the
like,
rest of your life. You're gonna smash out your flashlight.
All I'm gonna say is I've been roughly with my wife now.
See me.
Huh?
Yeah, I see you.
With it.
She's sexy. She's sexy. Hey cutie. Hey cutie. Because Mr. Pink said he was a stalker. She ain't her, but she did him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So I feel you, Mr. Pink. I feel you, Mr. Pink.
Hey,
Like,
fact.
like there
I roughly.
there she go. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what? I said all that to say, I think as a man, for me, this is my opinion. I think as a man, it doesn't take us long. When we know, we know. It's an energy for me. Like, and I was young. I was in high school. I had enough time to play and know what I did not want. So it was an energy for me. It was a presence that was more than what I was at the time, and something that I knew I wanted to be a part of, and just the energy of what she brought and what she still brings. So it's just like I had to be a part of this. So although we've been through some obstacles and some separations, a divorce, some ups and downs, it was like the who sung that song in the 90s? Was it Chingy? I don't know. Every time I leave, something keeps pulling me back. It's the love, but in love, it's a growing. I didn't love myself because it was difficult to love anybody else. Remember, I said it earlier. If you don't have a long-term relationship with something higher power than you, something bigger than you and with you, it's going to be difficult to have a long-term relationship with someone else. You probably never seen it before. Your parents didn't have a long-term relationship. Your grandparents might have, but your aunts and uncles didn't have a long-term relationship. Your friends didn't have a long-term relationship. So you don't even know what that really looked like. So we have to start building it with ourselves before we build it for somebody else. And then it can last as long as you want it to. I met a dude that was 83 the other day, said he'd been with his wife. They knew each other since they was 13. Only person he ever been with.
That's beautiful right there.
That's a connection. That's beautiful.
That connection was written before they would even existed.
Absolutely. You know what? To me, anytime. That's what's up, James. Appreciate you. Anytime.
Wait. Hold on, Mr. Payne, because I want to say something to James about his anniversary date. That's a beautiful month to get married in because it's Aries season. It's Aries season. He April 5th. That's the one with what, 37 years?
Nice. My daughter's birthday, April 5th.
Hey, I'm Aries too. My birthday, April 9th. So you early anniversary. You know what I'm saying? I got something new to celebrate during my week of birthday. But back to the ping.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but
go ahead, Drummond.
Oh, what I was gonna say was, me being married now, this is the longest relationship I ever been in, as far as the length of time, because I roughly been with her all together like 18 years or something like that, something around that.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
hey, don't use the word something, because I don't have buying money for you.
At the time that I met her, I was in a whole different place in life. You know, it wasn't even really about the dating and all of that, because when I met her, I was in rebuilding process because I had just lost both my parents. So I was in a lost state of mind when I met her. So it was like she helped me rebuild. So that's where all mine come from, you know, the love and this and that, because one, she showed me something that I hadn't never seen before, and that was a female that's right there. Just right there, you know, and she don't falter from right there. Just right there. That's what about to play in your role is right there. And just know to stay there, and it ain't like, it's a disrespectful thing or it's some type of low ball thing. It's No, I'm supposed to be right here, like the female wolf. When something aggressive is about to go down, she sticks her head up under the male wolf's neck just to let motherfuckers know I'm right here. And that's just basically, you need somebody just to be right there and stay right there and don't worry about nothing else. Just keep assisting or keep getting assisted to. Somebody gonna scope, whether that's me or you. One of us gonna scope.
And like with me, like with my path and my travels, I I always thought that because of me being bullheaded and stubborn, like I had missed out. You know what I'm saying? I was, and not so much that missed out because I was doing things in life where I felt like I couldn't even take on a partner because if things go sideways, I'm responsible for you too. So if I'm doing stuff that's gonna put me in a predicament that's gonna cost me government time and government hours in life, and that might trickle down to you. So at that time in life, I knew I was out here untamed, unaware of other people's how will I say other not other situations, but
other people's
my situation can her situation to be worse off. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not that type of person. Like if I know what I do, you know what I'm saying? I can't do what I do and you not know what I do, or you like, well, I'm gonna roll with you anyway. But if it goes sour, I'm still responsible for you. Like it's not your fault that the shit went down or the shit went bad. It was all me. And it could have been avoided if I would have kept you at a distance. That's what I used to do. Like that extra protection, that extra. Yeah, I do, but I gotta protect you. So me protecting you is me pushing you away from me. You know what I'm saying? When that switch clicked, when Granny passed, grown man came out, and like Mr. Drummond say, that rebuilding process, I couldn't go back to the old ways. Like when my granny told me once before she passed away, and it didn't make sense until she passed away. When I tore my Achilles, my granny helped me learn how to walk again. My granny was there when I first took my first steps and to get a flat tire, and my granny there to help me learn how to walk again all over. And we was in therapy, and she say, "What's wrong?" I'm crying, I'm frustrated, I'm stressed. I'm like, I'm trying to walk. It's not going right. And she's like, "Why is you trying to walk like you used to walk?" I'm like, "That's my walk." She said, "No, that's not your walk no more. You learning to walk a whole new walk. You're on a whole new road, baby." And I'm going through like therapy was stressful because I'm trying to walk like I used to walk until it clicked like now you have to walk how you're given to walk now. Okay, okay. Therapy started going good. Granny on the sideline smiling like, "There go my grandbaby. Get that new walk, get that new you going on." You know what I'm saying? So new me, new essence, new universe tap in. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
And then to go back to what Mr. Ping said about the energy, like once that new walk started, new energy started coming towards me. You know what I'm saying? Like it was an awakening. You know what I'm saying? And this situation, like I feel like, and that's what made it even so much better and appreciative, and me being able to know and understand. Like I had to put in that work. Like we always talk about putting in that work. Like I was stripped. When my granny left this world, I was stripped to the essence of me.
I had to put in a lot of work. Because I saw it actually. You know, I actually saw what it was and what love was. And it was extended to me through my mom and my dad. You know what I'm saying? It was through different versions, you know, but it was a taught trait for me because, like I said, I seen the love that my dad had for my mom, for real. You know, even though they went through their shit, you know, but I really saw the love that my dad had for my mom, and not one time in the years that they were together put his hands on her. You know what I'm saying? Arguing, I don't give a fuck what. He never put his hands on her. You know, so that let me know, even in his drunkest state, because the nigga would be drinking and be drunk and just be starting shit with the old girl. So, you know, just be like, even in his drunkest state, he, he knew not to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? And he kept it 100, and he just gone about his business and lay it on down. But I saw the love that my dad had for my mom. You know, my mom loved him, but it was more important for me to see the way he loved her. You know, that's the man side. That's a man showing love. So I actually saw it. So, you know, I was able to extend it. So I wasn't the hardcore nigga out there like YB was, and my main man over here, Mr. Bean. You know, I was a lover. You know, I was a smooth talking, loving machine. That's all I fucking was. You know what I'm saying? And I got older. Things happened in my life to where I knew that my heart had to be cleaned out from the clutter that it had in there, because in the Bible it's only one place that Jesus said he wanted to set with any and every one of us, and that's in our hearts. So I had to go clean the clutter out of my heart, you know, and she helped me rebuild. That long term to me helped me rebuild my life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful for all of that.
I like how you use that. Clean the clutter out your heart. I'm putting that in the verse. Clean the clutter out your heart. That's I like that. That's
I seen SG drop in the chat the 5 C's to a relationship. We gonna post that up, SG, or what are we doing?
Chemistry.
Commonality, constructive conflict, courtesy, and commitment. I like that.
Commitment.
Leave that up there for a second, SG. Yeah. I need to get a picture of that. I need that myself.
Let that soak in.
Yeah, I need to get a picture of that, SG. Hold on,
and it's chemistry of two things. That would be the mind and the heart. Those two things gotta combine out of both of y'all. Y'all gotta, that chemistry has to make sense.
Oh, run it back one, SG.
Yes,
you know I'm slow over here. Thank you. What we doing? We posting up?
Oh yeah. You know what time it is. It's time to post up with Mr.
I was
Payne.
about to get back into the whole conversation. Hey, what's going on, world? It's me again, Ethan Smith, aka Mr. Payne. Well, a little bit of motivation and inspiration for your situation. Hoping to free and relax your mind as if you are on a vacation. Straight into mind transformation. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for us to post up with Mr. Payne, where I do a thing. I get on here and I kind of politic with you. Talk about some stuff in this book that I've been reading that we've been going through. But it's what me and Tay used to do back in the day. Chill on the wall and just conversate. So we're going to look in the book today and see what one of these great authors in Dr. Dennis Kimbrough book got to say. The Truth About Obstacles, March 2nd. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. I could close a book, y'all. I could close a book. Topic is, what's the long-term relationship? If you ain't willing to struggle, you shouldn't even be asking the question. If you're not willing to struggle, you shouldn't be asking the question. Ooh, okay, Jesus, you said so. Here we go. People think marriage is about the wedding and then the flower girl and the after party and the dance.
Speaking.
Or they think about it's a ring and about the bling, but they forget about the main thing. The two become together to become one. It's a covenant between me and you, him and her, not them and us. But it's the struggle. Right. Most people, they just want they want the luxury bus but they don't want to get on the struggle bus. You forget I'm old school. I used to ride on the Greyhound too.
Ooh.
You don't want to get on the struggle bus, but you want the long-term relationship to come to you. But anyhow, here we go. An orthopedic surgeon. Oh, let me go back. Frederick Douglass, abolitionist. Whew. An orthopedic surgeon will tell you that a broken bone, if healed properly, is stronger than the original bone.
Uh-huh.
Did it ever occur to you that without rocks and pebbles in a stream, there would be no music of running water? Lord, I'm about to close this book. I got so much flowing through my mind. It's the obstacles in the path of the water that causes the bubbling brook. Hold on. So you mean to tell me when obstacles get in your way, it's gonna make something beautiful like music play?
Yes, indeed.
When obstacles get in your way, it's gonna make something beautiful like music play. So when the obstacle is that butterflies in your stomach, is that fear as him or her was getting near to you, and you wanted to speak to them so you can make that long-term relationship come true. That obstacle, that fear, it kind of stopped you. But look what had happened to you. What you happened to do. My man James said 37 years. Drummond said 18 too. YB pushing and pumping on his too. I'm 28. What you gonna do? Let me get through for SG cut me off. Let me get back to the book. Making music over here, y'all. If it's a stream to be made useful and serviceable, what is the first thing to be done? The hidden power of the water must be released immediately. An obstacle must be put in its path. A dam must be built. The water is then backed up and given depth. Now, the strength of its flow generates power. When you go through some obstacles, you got something invested in the relationship. You got some depth in there. You got something in the game, as we like to say. Now you got some power. What you fighting for? Why are you fighting for this? Because you don't know what I got invested in this. I done bought some stuff. I done had some crying nights. Man, hold on. Let me keep going anyhow. As a result, factories can be opened and goods produced. The water now has begun to provide a useful service. But remember, it can never have become useful in this manner without the obstacle in its path. Back to the obstacles. You and I must form the habit of accepting discouragements and hardships as only great opportunities. I like to say there is no obstacles in life. There's only opportunities in life. And I'm sure y'all have heard this one before too. There's no losses in life. There's only lessons. Every obstacle is an opportunity for you to make it through. Your whole life story is for the glory of something bigger than you. Whether you call it God, Buddha, Allah, or you call it yourself. This word is true. When you expire from this place, only you gonna know what's waiting for you. Your whole life story is a testament to what you've not went through, but what you've grown through. The obstacles that became opportunity to build you who you are today. Man, anyhow, you and I must form the habit of accepting discouragements and hardship as only great opportunities. Just as there is no physical power on earth strong enough to hold a moving stream, there is no obstacle strong enough and powerful enough to hold back the stream of your life.
Speak.
Nothing stops you but you.
That's it.
If the sand didn't irritate the oyster, there would be no pearl. Man, come on now. I got a Dodge Durango. It's old school too. It's a 2011 and it's all black. When I got it, I called it the Black Pearl because I knew a pearl had to go through some rough stuff. And boy, I tell you, she didn't got me through.
Spill.
I now recognize that strength grows out of struggle. The truth about obstacles is they only opportunities, y'all. Obstacles are only opportunities to change your life. You can let that obstacle get in the way and keep you right there in the same place, or you can see that obstacle as an opportunity to catapult you in some way, to change the neighborhood you may stay, to change the school that your kids may go to, change the definition of a long-term relationship, not only for you, but for the generations coming behind you. The obstacles are opportunities, and it's up to you to break the ones that's you. That's all our higher powers calling us to do. Run your race at your own pace, because when you run your race at your own pace, you always come in first place. SG, I took all my time.
Boy, be coming with it. These salutes are dropping knowledge, boy. Posting up with Mr.
What's that?
some of that shit you may need. I'm trying to tell you, man. Let it soak in between your ears. Don't let it come out your mouth, though. Cover your mouth. Let it soak in between your ears, down into your throat, your esophagus. Rub it down because it get a little thick sometimes, like bread. Rub it down and just let that shit soak down into your heart, man. Clean that clutter out your heart. That's why some of y'all going through it, man. Clean that clutter out your heart.
Hey, you need to start selling. You need to start selling them clutter butter. Help remove the clutter from your heart.
Hey, get your clutter butter from
Get your clutter butter.
Clutter butter.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Something, man. Out here tripping, man. But SG done put final thoughts up on the board. So let's get it started with my main man, YB. What's your final thoughts for the night, man? You ain't done.
Your heart feeling heavy? Got a lot on you? Nah.
Oh, there you go.
Your heart feeling heavy? Got a lot on your mind? Come to Light and Thursday. We got that clutter butter, baby. We cleanse you real good. We got you. You know what I'm saying? Get that clutter out your heart. That's deep right there, y'all. For real. And I'm telling y'all always from experience. I'm in the process. Well, I ain't in the process. I'm through that process and I'm rebuilding. I'm growing. And this growth in this session right now is because of who's in my corners. You know what I'm saying? I got 4 corners. I got one for my baby, got one for the village, got one for the music, and I just got an open corner for anybody that's new, because you got to go through a little interviewing process now. You can't just come in my bubble, because all energy is not good energy, and I'm learning that. I didn't know that when I was younger. So I'm going to keep my final thoughts short like that tonight. Keep an eye on your kids, be safe out here, stay warm, because the government playing with the weather, and that's a whole nother show. But congratulations to everybody who's in the long run relationships, who got anniversaries coming up, who has that love, that connection, that bond, that place of peace that you can go to and shut everything out, because that's what it's really about, that connection, that person who you trust with your life to death do you part. That's it for me.
Man, Eastside salute to my main man. YB. Final thoughts. Next up on the motherfucking final thoughts list, it's my main man, Mr. Payne.
Man, it's been an amazing night, y'all. Again, I want to go back to where we was at earlier. Look at that long-term relationship with yourself. Figure out what's cluttering your heart, as Mr. Drummond say, so you can get that butter. Rub it on you so you can get it out.
Get your clutter butter.
Maybe you got to do it at nighttime to free and relax your mind. Maybe you got to do it in the early morning part of the day. But whatever you need to get that stress relieved from you, to get that frown off your face, it take more muscles in the face to frown than it does to smile. Think about that today. Think about that. So find a way to smile. Find a way to build a great relationship with you today. Build a great relationship with your spouse, your significant other. Build a great relationship with your kids, as Mr. Drummond always say. I just really want to keep it simple and straightforward. Focus on you for what you need to do. You don't have to be selfish, but learn to become self-centered, where you are the center of your importance. Whether you a husband, whether you a wife, you cannot live a happy life if you don't live life for you. We all must learn to live life for us, to be able to give to us so we can give to someone else. So take that responsibility for yourself. Learn to love on you so you can learn to love everyone else, because it starts with you. And if that don't work, that clutter butter is going to help smooth you out too. SG, back to you. Man. I'm sorry, Drummond.
Eastside salute to dropping knowledge. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, Mr. Payne and YB got to be two of the coolest mofolos that I could do a podcast with. Knowledge. I'm trying to tell you, boy. I be on here having fun. I feel like a professor at motherfucker college. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, my final thoughts. Long term, you got to learn to be humble. I go there. You got to learn to be humble. Like, when things are here, you have to find something within the pit of your stomach that's going to bring it down to here. You know, don't react on impulse. That just makes things worse. Love is free. You know, I really don't care how much money you got. Love is free. You know, and maybe we should do just a little bit more of long-term loving. Get that clutter out your heart. I'm telling you, it's the only place in the word he said he wanted to sell with you. He don't want to be nowhere within you. He don't want to be on the side of you. You don't want to be on your shoulder. You already got the devil on your shoulder. That's why he picked the spot he picked. You already got the devil on your shoulder. He want to be in your heart. So what I'm going to say is find your heart. Find what's in your heart and clean that out of there. Smoke responsibly. Drink responsibly. And pay attention to your kids. SG.
Mr. Drummond said long-term loving will stop all this short-term spending.
Facts.
Boy, we spill facts, not milk.
You already know.
Hey, hold on. Because I know I
Hey, shout
probably
out
gave
to
SG a heart attack. Because I know SG being real quiet. She probably she probably gonna have to go back and watch this podcast because she's not really believing sincere tonight.
I do something special tonight.
Yeah, because I think you said do what I was gonna do. Go ahead.
Come give us a final thought. Come give us a final thought.
She getting 4% tonight. Oh Lord,
give us a final thought if you don't mind.
Shout out to Mr. James Williams. Appreciate you.
Yes, much love. Cause she say she don't have a mic. I don't think. But she jumped.
Type it. Type it. I'll read it for you. I type it.
No, I'll read it. You coughing and shit.
Hey, yeah, man. Appreciate Gunna and I forgot earlier lady in the chat, but everybody that was in the chat, appreciate y'all, man.
Misfits. Everybody who was in the chat, man. We love everybody who was chatting. Hey, cuz, we got to get you on a show, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to come kick it with us, boy. You know you got them kicking it with us skills. Let us know when you want to come on the show, or when you on the show, just comment me and we'll get you in there. We just send you the link so you can come and holler at us. But other than that, man, we love y'all. We love y'all just for being with us because you could be doing anything else, and that's for real. For my man YB and my man Mr. P.
Good to see you doing good, YB.
Yes, indeed.
Thank y'all once again. Thank y'all for all the love and prayers.
And remember, you don't
dang, that's cold. Hey, listen, it's a cold game, man. You know what? I remember before my father passed and I was taking care of him and I had him sitting up, he was sitting up in his chair chilling, and it was a struggle some days. I'm a little, you know, small in size, but that don't mean nothing. Strong in strength, right? And my father probably like 6'2", 6'3", easily over 200. I used to have to get him in the chair and in his bed. And so he was like, man, you don't know what it's like to be on your back. And I'm like, huh? And he was like, never mind. Then he was like, no. He said, I want to get out the bed because you don't want to wait to, he said, you don't want God to have to put you on your back for him to get your attention, your attention.
Right.
And I was going to say, man, it's so crazy. It sucks that YB had to go to the hospital and go through everything that he went through. But if YB wouldn't have went to the hospital, we wouldn't have had this amazing topic and got to hear and see YB in a different way, to learn more about YB sincere and still hear the YB that we, know and love, and people really getting in and talking about the importance of relationships. So even in a obstacle, Sinai Grace, there was an opportunity for a Gunna family to show face and be like, what up, and just build something. So that's all I wanted to say, man. Every obstacle is an opportunity. So it's good to see you, YB.
all day long. Eastside
Appreciate it, y'all. Appreciate it. Love, much love.
And to the music. To all my G's. Oh, don't forget about
To the best engineer ever.
Night. To the best engineer ever. So we got the council
SG.
tomorrow night also. 9:30 to 10:30 tomorrow night. You'll see me and the Gunner Man, Honey and Jack. Right now, so you feel what I'm saying. We'll be live in the
I'm right here as long as you cling to me. Can't stay away from this magnetic energy. I'm drawn to you like hold me closer with your hold me down like there's no escape. I need your I'm falling for you. Go lower and keep descending. Go slower, roll me in, ride the wind, grab me through the air. I'll drag my fingers through your hair, immobilized down my way. Tons of attraction, I don't care.